Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thanks for stopping by and joining us this weekend on the farm. I have Cassie, very thankful, and we have an update, don't we?
We do.
You guys know that we like to eat beef around here. We have a field full of cattle, and we make...
Not quite as full as I'd like.
No, you saying you want more cows?
So I'll always take more animals.
We do have a couple steers though that's going to go to processing soon. But today we're going to do something non-conventional. We're going to turn a miniature donkey into jerky.
I like jerky, but I don't know about that.
All right. So I know what some of you are thinking, that we're crazy. We've lost our minds. You don't know where we're going with this. Well, stick around. We'll tell you where we're going with it.
Also, look, we're both wearing our friends.
Oh, Grounds Family Farm, established in 2009. And I got Eddie Family Farm.
Established in 2019.
2019. Wow. When was Walker Farm Fam established?
Well, our first farm or our second farm?
Well, I think so. Cassie was Walker Farm Fam on Instagram before we ever did anything with YouTube. So I guess we'd have to look back on Instagram.
I started that when we adopted Mazzy when she was 2.
So
11 years ago. 9 years ago.
9 years ago. So that would mean 2015.
Yep.
Established 2015. There you go. We just established our establishment. I don't know if that's important. Apparently it is if people are putting it on their shirts.
I mean, look at all these jumps.
Yeah, the boys have created jump after jump. They get boards over here on the concrete. They move them around. They have their dirt jumps over there. And I tell them not to leave their bicycles in the yard, but guess what? Nobody's perfect.
Yep.
Even them. So today we are going to start off by doing some chores here on the farm, get the animals fed, because we have something else we have to do this evening. But we also are going to give you a major update on one of our donkeys in just a little bit.
So it's been crazy town around here for me at school and different things. Oh, it's dark. And haven't seen the chicks in a while, so you guys are getting big. Doing great. Everybody's looking good, being healthy. I'm really concerned though. I'm concerned because I feel like I made a rookie mistake on picking those chicks. I knew the ones I wanted, and then when the guy came over to help and Gary was filming and the guy wasn't like the friendliest, not that he was rude, he just, no small talk. I kind of rushed on picking them, and now looking at them, some of them have bigger combs than I thought, and they stand up taller, and a lot of times that indicates roosters, but it is what it is. If we end up with roosters, we'll just have to find them a place. But I was really hoping to pick all hens, but I don't think I did. So Gary had to make a phone call real quick, so I was just gonna walk around, and I already see a problem. Tesla, you're on the wrong side of the fence, girl. What are you doing? The good thing is she won't go far, and we'll get her back over here. But I was just gonna look around. It's been busy. I haven't been out here in a couple of days. Sue's out here guarding the sheep pen. What's up, Sue? Living the life, living the dream. So all the ducks and turkeys and sheep and Xena and the one goat all look like they're doing great. Nose itches. Ouch. The ducks were sitting over here, but I don't see any eggs when I came out. But looks like the sheep are enjoying this cool weather. Feels good out here, doesn't it, Annie? Huh, girl? Muffin, that you? Nope, that's not Muffin. Wednesday? You doing all right? How's it going, Rowdy? Benjamin! What's up, man? What's up, Benjamin? Then there's Muffin. She's got a yellow tag. That's how I know it's her. Everybody doing all right? Olive? Everybody's doing good.
All right, guys, come on. You hear those donkeys getting excited?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey-hoo!
Hang on, Jules.
Hey-hoo!
Just a second. It'll be your turn, I promise. God bless you, Cassie. All right, let me get the turkeys. Your turkey always wants. How did Tesla get over there?
She must have roosted up there.
Tesla.
Went off the wrong side. Tesla. Man, this wind and this dust.
She'll come back tonight whenever it's.
Hey-hoo!
She'll come back tonight whenever she roosts again.
Here you go.
Uh-oh. Cassie's having an asthmatic attack.
No, I'm not, but I do need to go blow my nose.
She has seasonal allergies. We'll say that.
Back. There, my baby girl. Oh, she loves us. She loves us.
She does love people. It's crazy to me how much she likes people.
Bar 7 said they'll trade her for 2 useless alpacas.
2 useless alpacas.
I told them we already got 4.
Yeah, we have 4 useless alpacas. And I get that question sometimes, actually quite multiple times I've got it. Why do we have alpacas? What's the purpose? Cassie, I'll let you answer this one.
For us and our farm, they serve 0 purpose, just to be honest. But we got alpacas several years ago. Someone came and bought goats from us and they said, hey, we have alpacas, do you want them? And we're like, okay. We took the girls, our youth pastor took the boys. We decided alpacas wasn't for us. We got rid of ours. They kept theirs. And then our youth pastor started a church in Siloam Springs several years ago and had to move into town. So we got the boys back. So we had 2 boys and we're like, they need some friends. So we got them 2 friends. Alpaca fiber is great. Alpacas can be guard animals, but for our farm, they don't really serve a great purpose. Right, Gary?
Lawn ornaments. No, they are livestock. We sold one of the babies to help pay for food.
Yes. So we did sell a baby. We have given the alpaca fiber to other people to use. I would assume they're keeping coyotes away the best they can in the pasture they're in. But anyway, look at her. She really thinks Shelby's her twin. So I don't know if Gary's told you, but we got Loretta up here too because we're pretty sure she's expecting. And so we're keeping her up here so we can keep an eye on her and feed her extra good and all that kind of stuff.
And I've watched her, she's not been mean to Faith at all. So that's the good thing, is we don't have to worry about her being mean to Faith.
Yeah, I'd like to keep gentling her down so when she has a baby, you're okay, girl. When she has a baby, we can interact if we need to.
And she's showing a lot more. We kind of got to get straight on to see it.
She's the longest leg donkey we got. So she's not being turned into jerky, right?
No. This donkey is not being turned into jerky, but there is one donkey that's being turned into jerky. We'll get to that in just a second. No, not Faith.
That would only give me a couple packages. Not even for jerky though.
Yeah, we got that. Wouldn't last. That wouldn't last through September.
Aunt Lucinda wants the donkey at her school Wednesday at 10 a.m.
So this will probably be on another Catching Up with the Walkers. Cassie's sister is a teacher, 4-year-olds.
Yep.
And she has us bring farm animals up. I brought one of the lambs up once and let the kids love on it.
One year when I wasn't working and I was staying home at our other farm, my dad and I took a pony up. Ranger was in pre-K then there. And so
remember, buddy, don't touch your face, okay?
Yeah, Ransom has not broken out again touching the things, but he was rubbing his face all over her when that happened. So the thing is, it's not deathly or got to go to the hospital or anything like that. His pediatrician actually said have him keep doing those things and hopefully his body will like become immune. Is that the right word?
Yeah, build immunity.
Because he said it's not like he's going to quit breathing thing. It's just his eyes swell. So per the pediatrician, he said keep on keeping on.
All right, and you can see Faith is getting in there and getting some food, but we were talking about taking Faith up to the school. Another thing that will be really good for her at this age and stage in life is to be inside a trailer and kind of figure out what a trailer is about. So when we go, we'll bring Mama June and we'll bring Faith both in the trailer keep them together, and then we'll only take her out for a few minutes while we bring her in and show her to the little kids. So
where's her black halter?
She'll be the star of the show.
Oh, right there.
It's right there. All right. June started kicking Loretta. Come on, Loretta.
Just hey, get away from me kick. It wasn't anything bad.
No, it wasn't a I'm gonna take your head off kick.
That's just what donkeys do, horses, all that. I come back here, she won't do that.
It's amazing that they know
She only does that to the other donkeys.
exactly who's behind them, where behind, and exactly where they're at. Because I've seen a donkey perfectly deliver a shot to a dog's head on multiple occasions, just because, or right to their body. They know exactly where they're at. So.
Not liking it. Now that there's a dog back here,
You might be caught in the crossfires.
Yeah.
So this is a good time to work with her because she's so small. Need help? I got her back in. She's not going anywhere. Okay. So Cassie's gonna halter, and we also want to let people know we do not plan on riding her. There's not a purpose in haltering her for that. It's basically haltered to lead.
Yeah.
We want to break her to lead, and that's what the whole reason is.
And no, we're not leading her, baby. Right now, I want this on her face, and she says, "Oh, that doesn't hurt me. It doesn't do anything," because I want to be able to put it on her without any trouble. So, basically, I put it on, get her used to it, move it around a little, show her it's okay. And this is actually an alpaca halter, and it fit her perfect. And then, at some point, we'll start moving around, but right now is not the time. I want to get it on her with no trouble. Daddy,
I've worked with her.
To hang on to her next week, but
yeah, I've worked with her several times and put that behind her rear end, and she'll go when that happens. But without that, she does not like to go. So she's a donkey. They're stubborn. That's part of their DNA. They're just gonna kind of be like that. There you go. So you can, Cassie, slip that on right back there behind her hindquarters.
okay.
And then
Now, don't pull her.
Oh, you got to lower it back down the hair, and it's got to be kind of pulled at the angle forward. There you go, like that.
So, if we wanted her to go, we could do it like this. Okay, but I'm not really wanting her to.
Jim's like, "Hey, you guys got any more of that grain? That's pretty good stuff." There you go,
Also,
girl.
how we make the alpacas move is if we're not behind them pushing them, put a rope behind their rear ends and encourage them to go.
Yeah. She's still really soft, isn't she, Cass?
Yeah.
Mom, get in the middle. We're gonna do jump rope.
Well, hello, Loretta. Fancy seeing you here.
Come on, Loretta's legs are.
I know.
All right, let's talk about what is going to be jerky.
All right, we got to go back out to the rest of the donkey pen for that. So you're gonna go ahead and take the halter off.
After I make a reel.
Okay. Cassie's gonna make videos for another platform. Sorry, guys. YouTube's not her only platform she's on. So if you guys didn't catch my new chute and vet cage over on Walker Farm Fam, man, you are missing out. I absolutely love this thing, and I can't wait to use it with the cattle. Come on, Benny. Come on, June. Or not June. Come on, Dolly. Come on, Benny. Come on, Patsy. Who's gonna be jerky? That's the question. Who's gonna be jerky? Come on, guys. I'm not gonna turn you into beef jerky right now. We gotta make sure and get him nice and fat and get all the jerky we can get. Hey, Patsy. Hi, girl. Come on up. Come get you some grain. All right, it's time to reveal who's gonna be jerky on Walker Farm soon.
Patsy.
Patsy, sorry, Dolly, you're safe for now.
Sorry, Dolly. Sorry.
All right, so we need a little more of an explanation to go along with this, but we literally are going to turn Patsy into jerky. Just
in a roundabout way.
Not herself, not Patsy, just a trade, right, Cassie? A barter.
Super stinks because Patsy is my favorite. When I went and looked at these donkeys, she's the one I wanted, and then it was a package deal. But her face and her head
are the cutest by far.
Are the cutest and what we want. And the guy told me, I could have swore he told me it was like called a soap dish or something head, but it's a certain kind of head, like head shape. She's the perfect size.
She's very small. You see the height on her.
Yeah.
Dolly's probably our youngest, and she's about the same height as Dolly.
She's super gentle and friendly. I named her Patsy, which is my favorite name of the country music names that I've done. But what I'm excited about is she is going local. She's going somewhere or the people she's going to attend our church. They have a business in town. They sell jerky, and that's how we're turning her into jerky, because we are bartering this deal for her, because it was super important for us that she went somewhere that was perfect for her. And they said, hey, you guys come in and buy jerky all the time, how about we trade a good amount of jerky for Patsy? So
for the next, say, 8 months, our family is going to have all the beef jerky we want, more or less. They have other products in there too. They said we could use it for that, but yeah, but the main thing we like is they make delicious jerky. They make jerky that is low in sugar, and it doesn't have all the junk and preservatives that a lot of other things do. It's good meat for our family, good protein. And Patsy's gonna have a friend. Right now they only have one miniature donkey. Yep. And this is gonna give them two, and she's mainly gonna be getting hay, not a ton of green grass. Well, that's what we didn't talk about. Come over here and show her neck. So it was like this when we bought her. Yeah. So you can see how the line's broken up. It's super thick, it hangs to the side. Get that, Gary? Yeah. So we did not realize, and we were not aware when we bought her, if you look here, straight line, skinny neck, nothing hanging, nothing fat. We did not realize that this is a sign of foundering, which isn't the end of the world. I mean, she's not broken, but we didn't realize that was a sign of foundering. And then when we got the super green grass in the spring, because we bought them in the wintertime, she began to limp. We thought something was wrong with her foot. Can you take that food bucket away? She found my bucket. It's still got a little bit of grain in it. I don't want her getting any more. Yeah, they don't need a lot of grain. But she started limping. We thought something maybe was in her foot. I got her up, cleaned her feet out. Wasn't that. Put her in the lot. Within just a few days, she quit limping. Left her in there about a week, put her back out, limped again. So then we started doing some research, or maybe it was you guys, or maybe we found out all at the same time, I don't remember, that her neck was an indication of founder, and that's what she was doing. She was foundering on the green grass. So our friends, they have a farm, but they don't have as much open range hay fields. They have grass. She'll have grass. They'll feed her hay, but they have more of a lot system that will benefit her, if that makes sense. So she's going somewhere. We could have took her to the exotic sale next month and just got rid of her, but we would have had no clue where she was going or if it was where she should be. So this worked out perfect. Also, you guys know she had a baby. She did not raise the baby successfully. We have Benny. We will always have Benny until, I shouldn't say that. Until we have a different Jack. It's farm life, people. Sometimes you got to get a new Jack. But it would not be fair to her to keep her here with Benny if she's not able to have a baby. Now, she might go there, she might have a baby, raise it successfully. That's fine. But this is what is best for Patsy, and this gives us peace of mind because we didn't know what we were going to do if she stayed on the farm, and we didn't just want to sell her to anybody. Well, and it is farm life, people. And usually on our farm, if we have an animal Cassie's put it way too close. I gotta move it further away. But when you do have an animal that cannot successfully raise a baby, once it's their fault, twice it's my fault, because I either didn't do something to change it or we didn't move them on to a different place. So that's just farm life. That is rough, and some people don't like to hear it, but that is also the truth.
And a lot of times people say, you guys know where we got our new merch. It's Farm Life People. Just about sold out because y'all are amazing and we've already ordered a new batch of them. They're just not here yet. But I started saying it's Farm Life People a while back, and I'm sure I didn't make up the saying, I don't know. But because people would be like, how can you sell that animal? How can you process and eat that animal? How come you could, like, just all the things? That animal died and you didn't seem sad. Well, it's Farm Life People. We're sad. We go through the emotions, but at the end of the day, it's Farm Life People.
We know
we
know what we signed up for. And if you're signing up for this life and expecting not to deal with
sunshine and rainbows,
something like that, then you're lying to yourself. Just wait a little bit. It's going to come around. So I think you want to run down to the store real quick?
I'm gonna see if I can get my first bag of jerky.
Well,
my first batch.
We haven't delivered the donkey yet, so we might have to pay for this one. But we will show you guys the jerky store, and they do ship. They ship out to people all across the country. So if you're interested, we'll leave the link.
They use, Gary might have said this, so they use locally farm-raised beef, and they try to keep all of the junk out of the jerky that preserves it. So their jerky isn't something that you open up, eat it some, and 3 months later you go eat the rest of the bag. Like, it will be molded because it's fresh. So
yeah. And this is your official notice. Patsy's leaving the farm. We're not going to video putting her in the trailer and bringing her over there necessarily. So this is your notice.
Hey, you gotta stop, right?
It's disgusting. They call it that chicken nap.
Yeah.
You want 5, you end up with 25.
You got to.
That's what. Have you seen that? It says I only wanted 10, but if God wants me to have 50, then I will.
Did you get beat to it?
If God wants you to have 50, you'll have 75.
Yeah.
They've been so they roost at night pretty good. Like, we have a big one. We put them in when they're really born at night, but they have been pretty well just free.
They had chickens for sale and they sold right before we got here. So thank you, Jesus. Cassie does not get any more chickens today. Now, there was a rooster in there. I don't think we really needed it anyway. So we're gonna head into the store. This is where we're at. And today they're doing something called Cows Critters for Christ.
What do you want me to say?
Show people the jerky.
Okay. So Ransom and I were gonna buy those chickens, and we were 5 minutes too late, Ransom.
Oh man, I was so sad for you guys.
So here's all the sliced jerky, jalapeno. Ransom likes Inferno. Is there any more that you haven't tried that's hot?
This one.
I really like the hickory right down there, and the Mandarin teriyaki good.
There's a sorry, there's a Cajun one that I've been getting that's really good.
Wait, Mom, I haven't.
Oh, that's house blend spicy
I
dill.
haven't got this one.
Mesquite. Pepper and garlic is good.
Let me just grab one of these.
Basically, they're all good.
Yeah.
And then this is the ones that have to be refrigerated. I haven't tried these since they were the smaller sticks. And then these are,
The Battle Bites?
yeah.
Yep. So little beef bites.
And then over here,
Then there's freeze-dried candy, pretzels. And then this is all
One Farm and D-Bar beef.
locally raised, farm raised, awesome.
Beef bacon, babe. Have you ever tried that?
No, I've heard about it. A pushy.
So,
Chicken thighs.
chicken thighs, whole chickens. This whole chicken, I think the price sheet's on the front.
Yeah, and then there's pork over here. So obviously this stuff, you have to come in and get it. It's in the freezers and stuff. But if you're interested, we're going to leave the website down in the description, and you guys will be able to order beef jerky right
Have you
there.
ever tried the pretzels?
I have not tried the pretzels.
Wait, that is not.
That's
pretzels.
laundry soap, Cassie.
Yeah, there's pretzels.
If I don't make it out alive, you know that Cassie tried to feed me laundry soap.
pretzels.
Eat these pretzels. They're wonderful, Cassie.
You know who makes this?
Who?
Angie, the horse lady.
Oh, okay. So
Gary knows her as the horse lady because
used
she
to
used
be
to live
your
by my mom.
Used to be Cassie's mom's
Ooh,
neighbor.
Ranger would love that.
Yeah, that smells really good.
Let me see.
Dark amber rosewood.
Oh, there's some beautiful beaded earrings. Mazzy will probably
Just a little bit.
would like those right there. I can tell.
Ransom thinks he's buying from this case.
Ransom, what did you bring? Did you bring your wallet, buddy?
He did.
I brought 55,
$8.
58.
All right. Well, time to learn about taxes and the value of everything.
Peanut butter and chocolate sliders.
Cool.
Mom, I found what I need to
This
get.
is all 3D stuff. What, baby? Some of them are folding knives too, aren't they?
Like that one, that one, that one. And all of them come with a case.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
He has a thing that he has to keep his pocket knives in, and he can't get them out without us.
Right.
We're trying to teach
Yeah.
some responsibility.
Blade safety for sure. Yeah.
And then
We're
he
the
has
same
some
way.
that he can carry in his pocket,
Yeah.
but he can't open them.
Yeah, we do the same thing with the tag.
All right, Ransom picked one out. He's excited. So are you guys excited about the new donkey coming over?
Yes. So we've been looking for probably a year for Dawn to have a little friend. So I don't know if you guys know Dawn's story. She was abused by a rescue, had a really, really hard time. Whenever we got her, they had left a halter on her for 6 months out in the field, and it had been so tight on her, like it started to like become part of her head.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, we've seen that before.
Yeah, it was really, really, really bad. But luckily, we got her. She came home. She's a spoiled brat now. So we're hoping to have another spoiled brat to go with her because she thinks she's a sheep and we want her to understand that she's a donkey. Yeah, so it's kind of difficult.
Here, buddy,
Well,
hold on.
Patsy's a sweet girl, so I think she'll fit right in with
Right.
the
She's
family.
my favorite. Not wanting to go in.
All right, see how Patsy tastes.
Babe.
I'm just joking.
Mmm.
So this is the hickory flavor. I'm gonna hold that mainly because I want to eat mine.
I've sneezed on this video and eaten on this video. I haven't yawned yet, I don't think.
That was a
Now
fake.
you're gonna make me.
That was a fake yawn. So there you go. You're in on the news. Patsy will be leaving the farm. We will be keeping Faith. Cassie wants to keep her as.
Oh, we are?
You wanted to keep her as a replacement, right?
But you had said I couldn't.
I never said you couldn't. So
You had said I shouldn't.
no, I didn't say you shouldn't.
Oh.
Everybody jumps to conclusions, including some of you guys. So all I said is I wanted to make sure, and Cassie knew that if we kept Faith, not only do we have to keep her away from our Jack, Benny, until she's big enough to breed, but it's going to be 3 to 4 years before you ever get another baby. To where if you went and bought another mare, you could have another baby in a year. That's the only point I wanted to put across.
They're called jennies.
What did I
A
say?
mare is a horse.
Okay, whatever.
But I haven't decided yet because if I found another Jenny that was mature and that I wanted, I might would go that route. But thank you for giving me permission because I didn't think I could.
You didn't need permission. Whatever. All right. Well, on a serious note, we do want to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your day, choosing to watch our video. And if you would do us a big favor, check down and make sure you're still subscribed. We've had a lot of people tell us on both channels that recently they've been unsubscribed and they have to go back and resubscribe. So if you would go check that for us, that'll do a big favor to us. And all our videos are free to watch. We don't charge anything. We don't do channel memberships because we want everybody to have the same opportunity to follow along.
Yep.
So as far as prayer requests go, if you would continue to remember my grandpa, he was back in the hospital. Now he's back into a skilled facility again. And just keep him in your prayers.
Mm-hmm. And be remembering our neighbor Stacy, who has brain cancer, that she would just continue to be healed and doing well. And go down the comments, read other people's prayer requests, encourage them, pray for them. That's what we're here for.
So we want to thank you guys for following along. We hope you have a great day and God bless.
We love you guys.